In this lesson, we'll learn about groups in 3ds Max. We can think of a group like a container. We are able to take a collection of objects and have them stored within that group. And it's almost like linking or parenting, where whatever is stored in that group will be fully controlled by it. So let's go on to learn how to work with groups in 3ds Max. Let's say if we wanted to take this whole arm and have it linked underneath a group. Well, in our case, we'd want to grab the upper arm, that's the parent of the rest of our arm rig. With the upper arm selected, we can head over to the group menu and choose group. Max will ask us to choose a name if we like. It's a good idea to rename our objects to stay organized. I'm going to rename this to grp_arm and choose OK. So now notice, looking at our panel layout, to the right we could see the group has been renamed. Also notice this. Let's go ahead and try to select that upper arm. Well, we're actually selecting the group, though it doesn't look like that when we deselect. Let's say if we wanted to select the upper arm and still have access to select the group. Well, to do so, we'd simply select the object again that's contained within the group to grab the group itself. From there, we'll want to head over to the group menu and choose open. Now we'll have this bracket appear over the object that is a part of the group. So notice if we were to go ahead and select the upper arm, now we are selecting that and start to rotate and move that around. I'm going to press Ctrl-Z to undo that. Also notice this, we can now select the group and start to move that around. And again, it is the parent of this arm rig. So we'll see the entire arm follow. So that's basically how we can group, and it's a very simple but yet very widely used tool, especially most definitely for rigging objects. Alright, now let's say if we wanted to remove the group altogether. Well, with the group selected, we'll want to head over to group and choose explode. But before we even do that, you can see how it's grayed out. And the reason why that is because the group is currently open. So we'd want to first close the group. Alright, so again, as we select the arm, we're actually selecting the group now. From there, we'll want to head back over to the group menu, and now we can choose explode, and the group has been totally removed. Notice now we have the upper arm selected, and there is no group in our scene. We could even check that from the schematic if we like. Heading back over to Graph Editors, New Schematic View, no group. But if I were to press Ctrl-Z to undo a few times, there's our group, and you can see clearly where it lies in the hierarchy. Alright, so in this lesson we've learned what groups are, we've learned how to utilize them, and if you'd like to learn more about groups, feel free to look into our Intro to Rigging course and Intro to Max course as well, as we use them to create some fun functioning rigs.